Hello guys, welcome back to the garden. Taking you along with me through the garden while we do some spring chores. Yeah. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've got a little bird up above who is she's trying to say hi and good morning, and was probably saying, hey, I'm too close to her nest. I'm not quite sure, but she is happy and I am happy. It is good to be here and to share this day with you. Again, just a brief introduction. I am Naomi, a newbie gardener here in Zone 6B, Missouri. I've been gardening for about a year and a half, hands-on for only let's see, what can I give myself credit for? Hands-on for about 8 months hands-on. Yeah, it has been a learning experience, but it has been fun. I've been able to connect with the garden and with nature in a whole new way, and I am loving it. Right, and before I go any further today, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has taken the time to not only view the videos, but to also hit that subscribe button. You guys are awesome. I'm feeling the love, and I appreciate it. It's actually fun. So if you are viewing this video for the first time, hey, go ahead and join the family by hitting that subscribe button. Right? Let's see. Alright guys, let's do this. Last year, guys, I kid you not, I hired someone to do this for me, and they charged me $35 just to cut back this one stub of grass. It took him all of 2 minutes because he had one of those electric pruner shearsy thing. But after he was done, in hindsight, I looked back and I was like, why did I just waste that money? No, Naomi. So, as always, we're rolling up our sleeves and we're doing it by ourselves. We are learning something different, yeah? Alright. I'm hoping that there are no critters in here, guys. I'm hoping there's nothing in here just waiting to say hello to me. Because then, to tell you the truth, I'll probably never do this again. Oh my God, just thinking about it makes me nervous. So let's get this done as quickly as we can here. What might fall down? The camera?
Yeah, and your phone might fall out.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll be careful. Okay. My other phone doesn't have a good camera? Okay. That is true. That is very true. Huh? Well, it's Mommy's now. I've inherited it. You know, it's Mommy's job to take care of it. I'm going to get fired? Why would I get fired? Are you saying I'm not doing a good job? What are you trying to say? Alright guys, all done with the perennial grass. Look at this. My first time cutting it back, and we got it done using the wrong tools. It didn't really, I mean, it took a little bit of elbow grease, but it has been done. Alright, so do you guys remember me showing you Graham Thomas? He's actually right here. Graham is right here. And I think I had discussed moving him and want to take him out of that bed. This is where I want to put Graham. I think it is enough space for him. He'll have all this room to just grow and be what he wants to be. I think this space might work. Now, I'm going to put him in a pot. So I'm not going, well, I could go directly in the ground actually, but I think I might prefer to put him in a pot. Because at the other end, and I won't swivel the camera because I've realized after going back over some of the videos, I'm really taking you guys on a cruise, right? Just all the waves. So I'll not do that. But on the other side of the yard, that's where I'm going to move Tess. And she will be in a pot just because of that particular area. There are a lot of utilities running right there. And I'm nervous about digging down where I know the utility lines are. So I figured I'd plant in pots and do a bottomless container so that she will have the ability to root down and be happy in this space. So I'm thinking I might do the same thing for Graham here. There is a lot of space. All I have to do is remove some of the gravel. And I hope that there won't be too much competition from the grass. Now the grass does fill up and out during the season, but I think that can be controlled with maybe just a little snipping, so that it doesn't look, it doesn't take over the space. But yeah. Now it's on to pruning the hydrangeas. We've got the little hardy hydrangeas and some limelight hydrangeas in the front. Okay, let's do this. Alright guys, just did some pruning on this limelight hydrangea, and I want to just take you in close so that you can see those buds. Look at this. Those buds, look at that. Look at that. She is waking up, and I am so happy and just excited about it. Because this is the first time that I have overwintered plants in pots. Now my roses, we're kind of touch and go there. But these limelight hydrangeas, guys, they did beautifully. Look at that. And she is waking up and ready to do her thing. Now that is really, really beautiful. Look at this. All right. Now I know limelights tend to grow pretty tall. My intent when I got these guys, they were on sale from Home Depot. I always wait for their end of season sale. But when I went in, they had these two little babies that were just out there all by themselves. And you know, the last plants on the lot always look really stressed out because they've been through the heat of the summer and so on. And I decided I had to rescue them. I knew I had nowhere to put them, but I had to rescue them. So brought them home and planted them up in these pots. And I'm absolutely surprised at what they have done so far. They've actually, for the month or two that they were in the pots before winter set in, I find that they were doing better than my hydrangeas that are actually planted in the ground. Oh, guys, I just felt a drip of rain. I think I ran out of time here. Let's see. I'm going to prune them both a little differently and see which one does best. That's a really nice. All right. Beautiful. I like this one here. I am following the rules of cutting above a leaf node, and her nodes are so pronounced because they're all swollen and just beautiful. So I'm not really guessing. I can actually see them, which is perfect. Let me take you in just a bit so that you can see them. Ooh. There you go. Do you see those? Look at those nodes. My baby's waking up. Look at that. And again, these guys overwintered in the pots, and wow, I'm probably going to become a hydrangea lover after this. I know it was all about the roses, but hydrangeas now. I don't think I can keep overlooking them. All right. All right, guys, let's move on to these standards here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 planted in this bed. We've got 2 hydrangea limelights and 2, I forgot their name, 2 rows of Sharon Chiffon Blues. All right, let's get pruning. This particular standard came in with a lot of twiggy growth, and I don't like it because it's really thin. I can't see those stems supporting really good flowers. So I'm going to go ahead and cut back a little harder than I would for a plant that's just been in the ground for not even a year. But I'm hoping that that will give me some thicker stems that can support the flowers that I'd like to see on this hydrangea. All right. Let me show you. Do you guys see how absolutely twiggy this is? Yeah, it's just so thin. So I think we're going to go for thicker growth. So I'm going to take off most of the thinly stuff. And I'm not going to be afraid to do it because it's only going to make her a happier plant. Well, I can tell you guys where I get plants from. These were ordered from Fast Growing Trees. Ordered during their spring sale when they had a 2-for-1 sort of a deal. I am putting above a leaf node, so I am keeping that in mind while I snip. And this is what she looks like after being pruned. Yeah, got rid of a lot of that little twiggy growth, and so now I'm hoping that she does her thing for me. And interestingly, all the little fine growth that I was snipping off, I didn't see a lot of buds. Is it buds or leaf nodes? I didn't see a lot of nodes on them. So I think we did a good thing trimming her back this much, pruning all of that out. All right, let's keep going. Alright guys, we are all done with the pruning here. Let me take you across. I'm going to show you where we're going to put Tess. Alright guys, so this is the plant area for Tess. I'm going to be planting her here in this container. I'll make it a semi-bottomless container so that just in case if the spot doesn't work for me, I'm able to move her without having to actually transplant her and then lose a whole season of good growth, right? Now I will be, if I use this spot, the plan is to put a border right there along the fence. Right? I'm thinking of using just one of those little plastic borders. The goal of the borders is to keep the grass from growing in, and then I will remove all the grass that's currently surrounding the pot. I'll remove all of that grass, and I will be able to surround her with maybe annuals or maybe a perennial companion planting. Speaking of which, let me sidetrack there for a second. So I started my rose garden with the plants that I love, roses and evergreens. I love evergreens. evergreens are important to me because be it a 4-season environment, I did not want to go through winter just looking at bare stems. As much as I love my plants, I need something to keep the energy going during the winter, right? So we have the evergreens scattered all around. All right, but what I do not have from the garden, what I do not have in the garden is companion plants. So lots of roses, a bunch of evergreens, but now I need to work on companion planting, and I think this is going to be the perfect spot to start. Okay, so if I did not say this before, let me just backtrack, because I spoke so much I forgot what I was saying, right? Okay, Tess will be planted in this container. We will put some edging at the fence line there to keep grass from coming in. Then we're going to remove all the grass from here, and we're going to make this like a really nice bed. This entire area, I'm going to try to step back without toppling over here. So the grass is going to be removed from all of this section right here, all of that. And I will make all of this just a nice, surrounding her, it's going to be nice companion plants, or maybe annuals, anything that, it'll be nice to add annuals and a different spunk and interest to the garden. I think that's going to look really good. Okay, the rain is actually coming down now. It started to drizzle here a bit, and I do know that once it starts, it's going to continue all evening. So let's look here. I don't know if you can see it on the containers, the raindrops. So that means that my day in the garden has officially ended, which is sad, but it's good. It's sad, it's good because I have to leave, but it's good because we got some stuff done today, right? We got the, what was that? The ornamental grass. We got that cut back. We cut back all of the hydrangeas, the little Kims, the limelights. We did all the standards, the Rose of Sharons. So I think everything that is supposed to be pruned has been pruned. Nope, hold on, I take that back. Not everything. We still have to prune. I have you guys here looking at a pot. We still have to prune these ladies, or black diamond crepe myrtle. I was reading up on them earlier, and they're saying that to maintain it at like 3 feet, that I can actually cut this back. I can actually cut it back to like 3 inches above ground. And I think I'm going to do that because I really want a nice bushy, fluffy display of the black diamond. They tend to get very tall, and I do not want them tall. I want to maintain them on a little bit shorter, right? Oh, look at this, guys. My Tranquility Standard. She is all leafed out. Look at this little baby. And I'm not going to go in until I get her pruned. Let's see, you're not seeing her. There she is. Look at this. She is leafing out, but I still did not prune her tips. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done. And I need to add her stake. Look, she is wobbling. So by the time she puts on growth and gets all heavy, that will not be good. So I'll ensure that I get them staked here. If not today, then definitely tomorrow. Alright guys, thanks again for stopping by. It has been awesome, as always, spending this time with you in the garden. I do need to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed. Welcome to the family. You guys are awesome. And for everyone viewing the videos, hey, you guys have my love. That is awesome. I really do appreciate it. I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm overjoyed, just all those bunches of emotions all at once. So thank you so much for that. You guys have a great day, and I will see you again in the next video.